Gotta have everything going on here. Peace, man. You want to smoke the pipe? We're all here.
There he goes.
Free piece. Everything's free there. You take some, make some fridge magnets out of these. We have here 26 points. So we covered the Allard Conrad points. We've already covered that. We had a meeting with John Conway yesterday. We said, how can we help you and help us? And we came up with like a merger possible talks. And it said, well, if you take 20 plus points or more or something, like take something, a big bulk of these points, and you go in your appeal and you put in our points, we're gonna have some parties. We'll have a party at your place, we'll have a party at wherever, I don't care. We're gonna have some fundraising parties, right? And John Conway goes, yes, that would be nice, yes, money. But you know what? The main thing is we're getting it in together, right? East versus West, fuck that. You understand now what I'm talking about?
I think I do, yeah.
Maybe you're not involved in the politics as heavy as I'm
really
getting.
not involved
That's
in politics
good.
at all. Just a bunch
And you don't run a dispensary and you refer people to doctors,
Yeah.
and you're charging around $300, which is the going rate.
Yeah.
And when we put our my friend puts, I should clarify, who I would like to work with. He's a very nice man. He cured himself of cancer, liver cancer. I can't mention his name, so don't mention my name in public. Anyway, he's cured himself of cancer. He's going to run dispensaries across Canada called pain management dispensaries as well. Pain management, you have the doctor just filling the form with liver cancer, with butter actually, no smoking. His wife looked up on the internet and said,
edible butter?
all edibles,
Right
all
on.
no solvents, no Rick Simpson shit.
Oh, you said he had liver cancer?
He had liver cancer
Well,
from
there you go.
opiates.
That's why he was able to cure that liver cancer, because in eating the marijuana, your
through the
liver
liver.
has to filter all of that, and then it like gets all of the good from that.
Yeah, and his wife saved his life because she typed in different things and came up butter. And so he said, oh, I'll build a laboratory and I'll make butter to cure myself of cancer.
You don't have to build a laboratory. All you need is a kitchen.
He did. He built himself a really good laboratory because he knows he got to do it right.
Yeah.
And he's an MMAR grower. God bless him. He's going for his MMPR. And that's his business model. NewAgeSolutions.com. There you go, Sam Malashi. Ha ha ha.
Right on.
Don't mention my name though.
Right on.
You think of
Right
that?
on. I'm not really following, but right on.
They will make more
We'll talk in
involved.
the future, all right?
Well, when it's ready though, we're not licensed yet.
Definitely. All right.
Only in BC.
Okay.
BC is a special land where edibles and tinctures and what else is? We can mail order dispensaries now, and we can deliver by med type boxes, which are really candy containers. And we got pizza with oil, but we don't know how much oil we're putting on, so you might over medicate on that. I'm sorry about that. Don't sue us, but you do sign a liability form before you eat their product. But you can bring your own weed. They'll make it.
I saw that vending machine.
Yeah, that's too much. That's a candy machine, isn't it, right? Fuck. What protection do it? $50 a half ounce. He got himself in the news. And then all of a sudden, 5 pharmacy, a chain of 5 pharmaceutical pharmacies said, would you install those candy machines in our place? Now that's an introduction price because he just opened up. He grabbed so much media attention. What a great country we have. In Vancouver only. Well, right now the street price is around $1,200 of good BC bud. Oh my God, that's in BC though. And then in Ontario it goes up to about maybe $1,500 to $1,600. And then you got your outgrow stuff that people grow. And my friend says, oh man, I can't survive in this market anymore. I'm lucky to get $1,100 a pound for outdoor. But that's good stuff. It's actually better. It's medical. My mom has Alzheimer's right now, and she has Alzheimer's or dementia. She passed the Alzheimer's test, so she smoked once when my brother had cancer, and he smoked. Back then, smoking was what was thought was a cure, but edibles is really going through the liver, like that young lady was talking about. There, I think she's got some medical training. She refers people to her doctor, her legal doctor in Mississauga. So she's from Mississauga. That's a good thing. But a lot of patients can't afford $300. So our chain of pain management clinics that I'd like to represent and help Sam out would be dispensary based as well, where you pick up your product as well, so you don't have to wait through the mail, because $25 million is stolen in the mail by our bonded courier, right? And of course, when you put on the outside, it's over $100, you have to put medical marijuana. I guess the posties are a little reluctant not to steal from the Canada Post and let the insurance pay for it. Ladies, legalization table here. John Turmel, what a wonderful man. With John Turmel, if you just go to johnturmel.com, it looks old-fashioned, the website, but we also have a new website. It's visit us at teamgoldstars.com, and it's a revamped one. Our Halifax boys donated their time and efforts to a new website. We're non-profit, obviously. I mean, the booth here looks like it's a protest booth, which our roots are from protesting days. And these are the 26 points here that are in our case. We have 250 people that have gone to the trouble to register for a whole $2, and you can e-file that. We give you the case. All you do is you put your name, your file, your address, then your phone number and your email address. Now, of course, if you're going illegally at your address, you might not want to put your address and join us, or if you're mom or dad or whatever, or if you got a job, because the federal court makes you public. So the 250 people are public. They come out of the closet. They say they want legalization, and they want it. All these guys are very ambitious. They want it now. But we will go through the appeal process. We're just right now at the start where we're at our first case, and he's already cut 140. He said they were the Allard Conroy boys. Okay, well, you're the Allard Conroy boys. We already give you guys up because that stays until February. And we already talked to John Conroy yesterday, and Sam Alashi and I. We sat a nice discussion. We said, would you take as many of those points as you can from our John Turmel kit and put them in your case, and then we'll have parties out here and raise money for you. How's that sound? He says, that sounds great. He says, let me look over the points and I'll decide what the points are good. So we could have our little merger in there, Chrysler being brought by Mercedes-Benz, a nice constitutional lawyer that has credentials, and he's already in Supreme Court at the end of February with 3 weeks of trial time. He's going to need 26 more points to keep that crown occupied. For $5, it gets you a lot of You get a gold star document. John Turmel's an interesting character. He can piss people off. I'm sorry about that. I'll apologize for him, but you know what? He's his man, I'm my man. I go a little smoother. He makes friends. He makes a lot of friends also by saving them. He saved 4,000 people here. 4,000 stays were credited because we switched from the Parker Hitzik to the Hitzik Parker. Hitzik, wow, history. So he saved 4,000 people in the 2001-2003. He also has 47 cases of wins. There's no lawyer out there that can report all that, right? And he does it with no cash because Upper Canada Society is taking care of him and said, you can't keep doing this. Take your site down. You're going against the law stream. I come from a background. We got the Marriage Divorce Act just changed with the C-560. Same problem. Feminists against men. Okay, liberals won't vote for it. Okay, Divorce Act won't change to equal parenting. But we don't need East-West in this stuff either. We don't need fighting or infighting. We just want to get every court case and join together everybody. Who cares about what your backgrounds are and who's who? Eagles fly, pigeons don't.
No. And I noticed you're wearing the Free Mark Emery shirt. Do you got any words on Mark Emery?
I love Jody, and I'm praying all the time. I'm not very religious, but I do affirmations. And Mark Emery's gone through shit. I took my 14 or 15-year-old. I got permission to bring him into Vapor Central to hear Mark's going away speech at Vapor Central. Erwin and Chris are very good fans of the movement, but they're very fond of Mark. They've visited him. In July, he will come up to Windsor, Detroit area. He'll stay 3 weeks somewhere. And then in August time he'll get out. His plans are a 40-city tour across Canada. Timing it right next summer, not this summer. And I predict also that Harper will never want to come back as a loser. So he'll give up and he'll say, let's call a convention and vote a new member in. Now, if that member is better than Trudeau, then I'm sorry, he will win, but Trudeau will win by a landslide, I predict. He'll take over all Quebec because of Papa Trudeau. He'll kick the NDP out of there because Jack Layton's not there anymore. Leclerc is against legalization. Do not vote NDP and split your vote. Justin Trudeau just flew into Keswick Market 2 days ago for Adam Vaughan. He roamed around Keswick Market. He wouldn't talk about legalization, but hey, he still has the paper from the Young BC Party, and it says legalization, but clemency. When you read the paper and you see clemency in there, that is hundreds of thousands of people in Canada. The RCMP will be typing in, cleaning off the records for. We'll tie up the whole system. The bureaucrats will be in a. But if he wants clemency, I'm in for that as well, aren't you? Oh man, that would be great. I am a consultant, by the way.
Yeah.
Right? This means I am with Canada Medical Cannabis Growers Co-op. I am for legalization as a business. I could get in trouble as a business, but I'm there. I'm a registered corporation, and I also support the MMAR, MMPR program, and I also support patients and growers, and I will consult with them with a 5,000 retainer to get you in with the 450 other applications, and you won't get approved for a couple years, but hey, if you're in the $1 million row and you can afford to spend some millions, and the nice thing is until you get your comfort letter, you don't have to spend the millions until they say, well, we'd like to come and visit your facility, you showed us by paper. Oh, well, we better build that. Okay, so that's what's a good plan, we'll build that, and we'll tell you to come back in 6 months. Shawn Tedder, and you can reach me at the big email address is budtender@canadamedicalcannabisgrowerscoop.ca or bigrainmaker@gmail.com. And I prefer an email first, introduce what your situation is, because on the phone I'll talk too much.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Dan.